Hi, I'm KV.
And I'm B, and we are so grateful to have you listening to our podcast.
Please don't forget to hit the subscribe or the follow along button so you never miss an episode. It really means the world to us.
Thanks for listening. Welcome to Sex and the One, the podcast with B and KV.
Getting down and dirty about all things love, life, sex, dating, and relationships. Sex
Dating?
and relationships?
I was like, is it meant to be love? That's what was actually going through my mind. Are we talking about love? No,
Do you know we haven't got love in the start? No, we do not.
Well, is it about love?
Everything's about love.
It is about love.
Life is about love.
Love and gratitude, the center of the love, gratitude, and joy, center of our universe.
Which a lot of people talk about celebrating joy at this time of year.
Joy to the world. I
was going to say, what do you...
I love Mariah Carey's album at this time of year. It's my fave.
Yeah.
That Joy to the World song, you know, where they're like cuffing it up.
Sure. Yep.
But, you know, the gospel church thing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm
you all
aware.
listen to that.
Yeah, it's not my thing, but that's okay.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Happy holidays is what
Happy
people say
holidays.
now. And because that's more inclusive. So I agree.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
like that.
That's true. Yeah. Happy holidays, however you celebrate.
I've been happy holidayed for like a while now. Yeah.
Happy holidays.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. What do we want to talk about in relation to Christmas? What's Christmas mean to you?
It is a time where the family come together. Mm-hmm. I don't have a large family, but it is very difficult to get everyone at the same time on the same day.
I feel like you do have a large family.
No, I actually don't. I don't. Like immediate is like 35 people.
That's
yours is
large.
bigger than mine.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
You keep saying no. It is.
There's about 30 people.
No. No. Like I'm Italian. I should have like thousands of people.
I think.
Well, I've cut a lot off.
Talk to me about that.
No, I'm not talking about that. Yeah, there's just certain family members we don't talk to. So on Aunt's side, my side, so that's like gone even smaller. So I'm not used
35, okay, so let's not compare it to each other. Let's compare it to most people. Most people, 35, that is a lot of people.
Yeah, I know, but for me, I'm just saying it's not.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think for like that's that aspect. And then there's the religious aspect. We're Catholic and we, you know, like it's all about, you know, the birth of Jesus and that the stories that lead up to that. And, you know, the kids talk about them at school and then we talk about them as well. It's about a gift, like the gift. What is the gift? Mm-hmm. And the gifts are joy, gratitude, wisdom, presence, literally. Like it's just a time where for me personally, where you can stop for a second.
Yep.
Stop for a second, be with the people that you love and cherish the moment and then happy holidays.
Yeah. I understand and appreciate your view and I agree with it to an extent and also I was forced, I think, to expand my knowledge and beliefs about that years ago in relation to the religion.
Yeah.
But more so in relation to stopping to appreciate what you have because this happened like randomly, weirdly years ago when I realised that when my kids went to school during the week, that was when I relaxed because they were at school. Yeah. So 6 hours of like, oh, no meltdowns. Oh, this isn't happening. Oh, great! I can get on top of my washing. I can fill my brain full of like things that I'm interested in. I can read my books. I can do something for me. And on the weekends, it was game on. It was like, which fight's going to happen next? Whose room do I need to spend time in? Like it was hard. And so everyone always looks forward to the weekends. Like, oh, what are you doing on the weekend? I'm thinking, I'm doing nothing. I'm staying at home. I can't leave the house with my children. I literally didn't leave the house with my children all together because it was too hard. And so I realized, I prefer the week. And then the holidays were kind of similar. Like Christmas was just stressful. I cried every year for years because my kids hated it. They didn't want to be around all the other people. They didn't like the decorations in the house. They pulled them down and ripped things up. And it was not a joyous time. And I had to either cry or decide that the joy doesn't have to be allocated to days.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So then I decided when something happened and one of my kids had a milestone, that felt like Christmas. And so I made that Christmas. And so I like the idea of Christmas, but does it have to be on Christmas Day? No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
And I get it. But for the people that it's not joyous for, I tell my story and I tell it every year to give them permission to have their joy whenever suits them.
Yeah. And I acknowledge that I have a very privileged view of the holidays and Christmas time. And I think just touching on like the holidays are a really tricky time for some, like you mentioned, like the vulnerable, there's vulnerable families out there. Like there's kids that probably go to school to feel safe and now they're going to be home for 6 weeks. Like it's a very risky time. So I also want to acknowledge that off the back of us sharing our experiences.
Yeah. And thank you, because there's people in relationships that are in unhappy relationships that Christmas just reminds them of their not joy. Yeah. You know, and people are always talking about, oh, this is great and that's great and whatever. Yeah. Which I'm sure it is. But like, let's be real. Yeah. Like about what really is great and what is projected greatness. I'm supposed to feel this way. You can feel however you want. And it's okay to feel however you want to feel.
Yes.
But I want to talk more about, like you were talking and you kind of inferred about it earlier, the gift of time. Because to me, now that I'm getting older and wiser, time is my biggest gift. So people can give me things and I love some things.
Oh, I like things.
But if someone gives me their time, I very much value. So obviously I'm a quality time person. I receive love and quality time. But it's also priority. If someone gives me their priority, I'm like, that person loves me. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And like I was discussing this, I'm sure on a previous pod, how I can call you and you've got 2 minutes to spare because you're driving from here to there because you've got like a million things you're doing, and you will pick up the phone when I call you. And I feel special in those 2 minutes.
I prioritize
because you don't let the phone ring. Do you know what I mean?
Guys, I don't have my phone on loud. So when I'm in the car and it rings, I will answer it. If I'm not in the car, my phone's on silent. It's on silent for a reason, because I need to screen who's calling me.
So you do prioritize time with people.
I have to prioritize my fucking self.
Yeah.
That's who I have to prioritize, because in and amongst the whirlwind of my life with who's where, who's logistics, work, blah, 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 ants, shifts, I need to make sure that in those little 2 minutes of time that I have, I'm choosing what I want to be doing, what brings me joy, what's going to be, the right thing in that moment for my energy to accept. Because if it's not the right thing, I need to make sure I'm calling you back at a time that I can be the person I need to be to have that conversation.
So,
for example,
shall I read between the lines there? Because I would think with a friendship, you don't even have to be in a good mood to answer the phone to me, because I don't care what mood you're in.
Oh, no. If I don't answer your call, it's because I physically can't answer your call.
Yeah, because you don't have to be anyone else for me.
No.
You can just be what.
Yes,
so if you're in a bad mood, oh, hi, I'm in a bad mood, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, look, it's not happening to how are you? And you'll do your thing and I'll do my thing. And I'm just like, I'm just not feeling it today. And I'll say that to you.
Yep.
Whereas I feel like for other people, it's just the way it is. It's not like you are where you are on your journey and I am where I am on my journey. And time is very precious to me. And if you look at my calendar and my diary, there are dots everywhere. And I don't intentionally not want to see people, but at the same time, it's a conscious choice that I have to make sure that I'm allocating the right time to what needs to be there, and to just make sure that I'm not overstepping and I'm not putting myself in a situation where I know I'm going to crash, and that crash is going to last however long, and I'm not going to be able to come up out of it. Like my mental health and my well-being are first priority.
Yeah, and look, I can sort of like agree with you and expand on that. I don't spend time with people that drain my energy. So I don't want to. I just don't. So, you know, like I don't have to like allocate people in that I don't want to. And I just don't.
I'm trying harder not to do that. But I think my mechanism for maybe, I don't want to say the word avoidance, but it's like, look, these are my dates. If you're available on these dates, then great. If not, then sorry, it's not going to happen. Yeah. And if it doesn't happen, don't be offended. It's just what it is right now.
Well, the thing is they can be whatever. They can be offended if they want to be offended. And if that offends them, then you're not in alignment with them.
Correct. But
So,
see, like you understand that. But how do
Yeah.
you then go to the person on the other line like, look, it's just not going to happen. I'm really sorry. We're just not in alignment at the moment. Like they must think I'm a fucking Fruit Loop.
well, yes, possibly.
Like, because I know that
But-
that's the reality.
But a lot of people think I am a Fruit Loop, and I'm okay with that.
Sorry, we're not in
like-
alignment right now. It's not going to
But
happen.
I would never say we're not in alignment right now because that's like it's a weird thing to say. But what I would say is, listen, or like, you know, I can't do that at the moment. My priorities aren't on that.
Yeah.
And if they get offended by that being my priorities, that's their journey to go on. And if they don't want to be my friend anymore because I have my own priorities and I'm picking me first,
Yeah.
that's okay. They don't have to be my friend. You don't have to, because I'm not going to perform for someone else and do something for someone else just to make them
Yeah.
happy.
And that's the part I've got to work on.
Like it's,
Because I do feel
and if they
bad.
don't want to be my friend, okay, you've made that choice.
I know.
Like it's okay. Like, and maybe that's better that I'm not their friend. Like maybe I'm not good enough friend for them.
My circle's falling apart, KV. My circle's falling.
Well, I don't know. And like, but there's people like that I will give up all my time for. If you rang me up and you were having an issue, I would drop everything.
I know.
Like, so because you value me, like, and you value like us.
Yeah.
And so therefore I will put my time in for you.
Yeah.
If
Even though I
someone-
told
if
you
someone
don't
just
spend time
wants-
with me on my birthday.
Well, if someone wants to take my time and see, the birthdays doesn't matter because it only matters to you. That only matters because it matters for you. I don't care
Yeah. Yeah.
because it's not a special. I don't care about special days.
Yes.
But like, if someone wants to take my time and
Yeah.
because it's for them,
Yes.
then what's that? What's the point of that?
Well, there's no, like, it's no mutual exchange there. Like, you want there
No.
to be a mutual, like you're saying.
Let's catch up. Let's see.
Oh.
Let's catch up. And you're like, do you want to catch up with me for you or for me? You know? Like, I don't know.
So what do you say when someone says, let's catch up?
You mean someone who I don't want to catch up with?
Yeah.
And
And they've said, let's catch up sometime. Do you just go, yeah. Yeah, we'll.
yeah.
Oh, good. So you do the same thing I do.
Yeah, I don't lie. I don't lie.
No, I'm not lying. I'm saying, yeah, let's try and work that out. And then what happens from there is like, we're both, like, we're busy. We're all busy.
Yeah, I'm just
Figure
trying to
it
think.
out.
I don't really have that many people that say let's catch up that I don't want to catch up with. I think they just that naturally don't. They aren't in my life. I can't think of anyone right now who said, do you want to catch up? And I've said, and I don't want to.
It's not that, it's not even that you don't want to. It's just like, I need to prioritize like what else is going on before I can say yes to this, for
Yeah.
example.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, there's so much.
Yeah.
How much can someone do? And I want to be home at times. Like, I don't want to be out all the time.
Yeah.
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 So
Yeah.
anyway, so yes, the gift of time is precious.
Yeah. And choose it and like
Choosing,
and,
yeah.
And like when someone gives you their time, notice.
Yeah, and
I think would
appreciate
be the
it.
go.
Yeah.
Because I do notice and I do appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got here in our little notes as,
what did I say?
as like a little thing to discuss. Normalising boundaries and choosing peace over tradition.
Yeah. And I think that that's the thing. Like, the last couple of years when I think of like, what have I really, at the start of a year, what's the intention that I've really wanted? I've had to choose peace over, like, inner peace over saying yes and pleasing people. So traditionally, for example, like, I don't get to see all of my cousins, for example, on Christmas Day. let's say. So we would, usually organize an event beforehand. No one's made an effort to organize the event. It's hard to organize the event. That hurts, but I'm peaceful. Like, I've got a big lead up to Christmas with other things. When am I meant to fit this in? That doesn't actually mean I don't want to see you. I do. But I can't be the one to organize that right now. I actually don't have the capacity to be like, I just cannot organize this. I cannot do this. I can't.
Are you the one that normally organises everything?
Most of the time I organize a lot, but there have been other family members that have done. Yeah. They have stepped up. But for me, I just can't. I need to choose the inner peace. Peace wins every time.
Do you feel peaceful generally?
Yes. Most of the time. I used to run, and look, sometimes you might look at my life and go, you're still running on a bit of cortisol and adrenaline. And I do. From time to time, I'd be lying if I said I didn't. But internally, the stressometer no longer exists. It's like a balancing, I don't know, like watching, the waves roll in at the tide, like at the tide. It's like that. It's just constant, and it always happens, and it might come up a little bit higher to the rocks, and then it might go back down. But there's no fucking tsunami. And if there is a tsunami, you'll know about it.
Yeah. I would hear.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So what kind of gifts do you like to give at Christmas?
I'm a thoughtful gift giver. I love giving gifts. I love gifting something that someone might have said at the start of the year and they've forgotten, or they think I might have forgotten. And then you get the gift and you give the gift and they're like, oh my God, you remembered. Like, the thought behind it. It doesn't have to be fucking expensive. Like, it can be anything. Like, I love being able to gift the kids something that they've said, and then they think like, oh no, mum hasn't remembered, or and I have. Yeah. Like, I love that. Or experiences.
Yeah, see, I'm an experiences person.
I love 100%. The experience.
As you know, we've given each other experiences. This is the first year that I gave you a thing.
Yes.
Yeah, so not an experience. Yes. And that was, again, but I'm one of these people, I buy
that
something
was based
for people.
On an experience.
It was.
Yeah.
I buy things for people based on, doesn't have to be Christmas. So I often give people gifts that aren't Christmas.
Yeah.
Like, that aren't a time of a year. Like, I just randomly give people gifts.
Yeah.
Like, when I feel like giving them a gift.
Yeah.
And I was saying earlier to someone, last year was so cool because my book came out, and all of a sudden I became like, we were talking about identity, and how my identity for many, many, many years was, she's the one with all the autistic kids. She's got 4 autistic kids. She's the autistic mum, and that's how people knew me. And the book came out, and all of a sudden I'm the sex lady. I'm like, this is so cool, because that's an identity. Not that I wanted to get rid of that identity, but it's like an identity that travels with you forever.
Yes.
And I was like, I can't believe I've actually superseded my identity, which was awesome, because then I was able to buy all of my friends sex toys for Christmas.
Because you're the sex lady.
Who doesn't want that? To the point where even the Kris Kringle at work had a sex toy in it, and the lady that actually got it was not appropriate to receive this sex toy. And but it was cool because I didn't care. Like, I just went up to her and I go, listen, this gift's not for you. We're swapping out your gift. And the gift she ended up having was a drink bottle that she still uses every week, brings it in every week. And every week I think about, that sex toy that got swapped out for the drink bottle.
What a great story, though.
And I didn't care, though. You know, you carry these, oh my God, I can't believe blah, 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 I got this gift. I wasn't worried about it. We chatted and we went, that's not for you. And she went, yeah, it's not for me. And then we just move on. I found last year in particular, and this year will be the same, the chains are off. You can talk about and buy anything for people, you know?
Yep. Before we started the pod, we did like a silly Santa one year with my cousins. I think it was 2 years ago. It was like literally just before we started the pod.
Yeah.
And I gave a Sexy Land voucher at the time. I chucked that in, and no one knew what it was. And then my cousin, he got it, and I'm like, well, it's for you and your wife now. Like, you can go and have a little play. Like, I was cheeky then, and I thought that was a nice idea. Like, go and buy something for yourselves.
It's great, because are they going to go to Sexyland? Are they ever going to prioritise that money? No. Do they want to go? Fuck yes.
Yeah.
I've been repeatedly shown this over and over again since we started the pod. When I have podcast question day, people come in, I've got a random stranger, often new people come in. I'm explaining to them, look, I've got a podcast, it's about sex. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. They all want to know what the question is, and they all want to answer it. People want to talk about these things. People want it in their lives.
Yeah.
They just need permission, and they need to feel like it's okay. So how cool is that? Because they walk into Sexy Land.
That's right.
We have to buy something. We've got a voucher.
That's right. We've
Have
come to buy a
spend your
voucher.
It's so cool.
What about you? Peace.
What
Over tradition. Like, what does that mean for you?
What does peace over tradition mean for me? Well, I kind of let go of tradition of a lot of things a long time ago.
Yeah.
Actually, to be honest with you, I'm bringing back tradition.
I feel like you're reversing.
Yeah. So I'm redefining Christmas again in a good way.
Redefinition.
So I feel like I'm going sort of semi full circle because I kind of went anti-Christmas for a long period of time.
You're the Grinch, I reckon. Nah.
Well, 100%. So at work, we divided the room into two parts, and one half is the Grinch, one half is Christmas. Because I'm traditionally the Grinch, but of course they remind me, and it's true that me participating in the Grinch is me participating in Christmas as well.
Yes, it is.
But it's my little fun way of being anti-Christmas while on Christmas. And then I'm having Christmas at my house, which I haven't had for years and years. So I feel like I'm now bringing back tradition, but I needed to not have it for peace. Yeah.
There was a year I think I spoke to you and I said, what are you going to do today? And you're like, nothing. And I'm like, but how can you do nothing? And I couldn't understand why you'd want to be alone. And I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. It was really cool that year. I loved it. My kids went to their dad's. We'd already had my family Christmas.
Yeah,
So I got together with my family.
Before,
we did not do it.
No, but on that day, and then that's what you're
Christmas
saying.
Day,
Still consistent with who you are. It's not about the day. It can be any day. You can be happy any day.
Well, I'm not into joy allocation. I've never been into joy
you've said it
allocation
about-
because I think you miss the moment. I think you miss the good things.
Yeah.
If you're trying to make them fit into this day.
Yeah.
And for often people it doesn't fit into the day, and then it's like, oh shit, it happened, and I missed my joy. Just enjoy your joy when the joy comes.
Whereas I need a
fucking
day
orgasm,
for
fuck's
everyone
sake.
to remember to be joyful. Thank you.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Be grateful, be
have an
in
orgasm.
the moment, have your peace every day. We know we like to have those every day, don't we? Because to be honest with you, is there a greater joy?
It's the epitome of.
I think it's the highest thing I've ever come to for
There you go.
enlightenment.
Enlighten me.
Yeah. What else I've got on my notes here is identity, generational shift, and values.
Yeah. I think people, from what I can see, if you have, whoever you have, there are people that from work, for example, that have come from overseas, they have created their own family here and they've started their own traditions. And I think that's what it's like you said, joy, gratitude, coming together whenever over the holiday period, that's enough. And that's what I'm starting to see, people just making it whatever they want it to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Writing your own
Yes.
script. Yep.
Yeah. You can start a tradition at any point.
Yeah, absolutely.
It doesn't have to be something that's, historical. You can pave the way.
Yeah, you choose
whatever that
you
looks
choose
like.
what's best for you.
Yeah.
And that be bringing in the old things or creating the new. 100%.
But there is a lot of old pastimes coming back, I think.
Yeah.
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 We started our own little traditions of getting our own fresh tree every year.
Yeah.
We
We used to
done
do that. Yeah, we used to do that every year for 20 years. Yeah.
Yeah, see? That's only new for us. So it's only our third year, I think.
Did you spray it with hairspray? You got to spray it with hairspray so that
I hope you're listening to this, Ant.
so the needles don't fall down.
I fucking sprayed it with hairspray.
Yeah.
He's like, what are you doing? And there's been not one needle that's fallen down.
No, it
this
doesn't fall
morning.
down for the whole month.
I sprayed every little angle. He's you're intoxicating me.
Yeah, no, it's way better.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Because they go hard and then
They fall down and you got to vacuum them every day. It's, drive.
Yep,
used to
I
drive me
did.
nuts.
Thank you, I did.
Yeah, woohoo.
I was wondering if
Yay.
you told me that.
So tell me this. How would you encourage intimacy? Because you're the intimacy expert.
Am I?
In the holiday. Well, I'm
Fuck
certainly not.
me.
In the holiday times, how do you make sure that you've got enough time for your relationship in that time?
Why are you asking me this? I don't know.
Because you're the one in a relationship. Even though it's a marriage, it's still a relationship.
I think...
Watch previous pods for context.
Shit. I think, like yesterday I had this moment and then I fell asleep. So sorry, Anth.
Poor Anth.
I think if you can sit back and really observe what's going on before you, you'll feel the gratitude. Like you feel some warmth of what the holiday season brings. And when you feel that, I don't know, that's a turn on in itself.
Express it.
Yes.
Yep. Gotcha.
You know, like...
Because there might be people that have had nothing to do with their partners for a couple of months or whatever, and things are a bit off. And if you take the joy of the season and direct it to your partner, how cool is that? Yeah. You might reignite a spark that hasn't been there for a while.
Something.
Yeah,
But there's always something you can observe. And if you step out of the frame, you might see it. Yeah. Just give yourself, and this is the chance. Like you've got those days off. Like I know most of the time people have that time off. I ramp things up in that time. I work more, and then I have my break after. But yeah, I think you can give yourself the opportunity to reflect and to find those moments where you can
appreciate the things about the partner that you do appreciate.
Yeah,
the partner, your partner.
Yeah, your partner.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's coming from my perspective. There are people that have, like you said, Christmases that are going to look very different for the first time this year, and you know, I hope every year becomes more and more joyous for you in other ways.
And find the joy where you can.
Yeah, it doesn't have to look a certain way.
If you want to be alone, that's okay.
Yes, it doesn't have to look my way. It doesn't have to look your way. It can look however way you fucking want it to look.
No,
as long as you're happy. And that's what I wish for you all.
Exactly. Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays.
See ya.
Thanks for listening to Sex and the One, an original podcast created by
KV and B,
produced by
B and KV,
content by
KV and B,
enthusiasm for sex,
B, and mostly KV.